It's amazing how you can get women to say things like, more men need to be like Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey's out here taking care of another man's child, children, grown children at that. You know, he adopted another man's child. The other man was in prison, still a father, but he just took it upon himself to be that better man and adopted some other man's child. You guys praise Steve Harvey and say that men need to be more like him, but then you get mad at Brian McKnight because he decided to move on and be happy and get married. And he is thankful of his stepchildren. So he rewards his stepchildren because his stepchildren aren't on social media bashing him, belittling him, putting him down, and just degrading him in front of everyone. That's his real children that are doing that. So you get upset with Brian McKnight because he's not with the whorish baby mama and married to a 304. He's actually married, a wholesome, decent woman. And they decided to start a family. And because Brian McKnight is saying, listen, I'm not going to continue to take care of grown children, especially ones who like to berate and put me down in front of the whole world. Not going to continue to deal with that. But you got grown ass men over here getting upset with Brian McKnight because he's not being held, he's not holding himself responsible. It's all his fault. Even if his children are grown and have a mind of their own, it's still just Brian McKnight's fault because he's the father. That's the stupidest shit if I've ever heard it. That's the dumbest fucking thing ever. This is why it's important to pick the right woman to have children with. Because when you a man of prestige, you out here making money. You don't have time to really put in the knowledge that you would like to put into your child and, your beliefs and who you are and all those type of things. You don't really have time to really do that. So you rely on the woman to teach your children your beliefs and what you feel is right. But when you got a 304 for a baby mama, she's over here teaching your children that type of behavior and towards their own father. But then you have our people out here mad at Brian McKnight. He paid child support. He's defending himself. Y'all act like black men ain't supposed to defend themselves. Like we're not supposed to have a voice. We're just supposed to just take the abuse. This is how all of y'all come at us. And the shit is just nerve-wracking. It's annoying and it's nerve-wracking. So at this point, black men just have to just stand up and say, you know what? Fuck you too. I understand. You can call me whatever you want. I'm this, I'm that, whatever. But I'm going to continue to stand on my morals. I'm not going to have my grown children disrespect me and talk down to me and belittle me in front of the whole world. I'm not going to put up with that. I'm going to need you to have more respect, period, and point blank. I'm going to need you to have more respect towards your fathers. The disrespect is unacceptable and should never, ever be tolerated. And to be out here trying to shame him and we're going to cancel him and y'all go right ahead. You black men and black women who claim y'all support him, you go right ahead and cancel him. He still got tons of other fans all over the world. You think your little cancellation is really gonna make any major moves? See, he's standing on being a real man. Because see, a real man has principles and he has a limit. to the bullshit he's going to take even from his own children, because they should have more respect. And how else are they going to learn that? Well, let me go ahead and just remove myself from you. Since I can't beat your ass like I really want to, I'm going to go ahead and just remove myself from you. And I can always start another family. Please don't get it twisted. I'm still young enough to be able to start another family, and he's proven that. Now, a lot of y'all just mad because, you know, she ain't no 304. She's a different culture, a different race, and he's over here treating her children with gifts and treating them nice and kind and loving. That's because they're showing their appreciation to Brian McKnight. They're being kind and loving towards him. That's all he wants. That's all he wants. He wants respect. He's raised his children. He's paid his child support. He's done what he was supposed to do. And he can't even get no damn respect from his own children. Something is wrong with that. Everybody keeps missing the point. Everybody just want to look at Brian. Hey, he needs to be, he can't be just abandoning his kids. His kids are grown. His kids have abandoned him. They are talking crazy and reckless, but they still supposed to get left in the wheel after that. Y'all got mental issues. If you really think that shit is logical, no. What I'm gonna do is remove myself from you, and that means every goddamn thing, since you can't respect me as your father. Period. And now I've moved on. I have a new heir, and it is what it is. And this child is going to be raised in love. I'm going to do it right this time. I'm not going to have a baby with a bunch of 304s where there's really no love. It was just all lust. I'm going to do it right this time. And y'all mad? Because it ain't no black woman being, and Brian ain't being taken to the cleaners or being taken advantage of. She actually has morals. And y'all really mad. Well, y'all can cancel Brian McKnight. Y'all can do whatever it is y'all feel like y'all want to do. It is what it is. But disrespect for Steve Harvey, when Steve Harvey is a simp, and he's a jealous simp at that. See, a lot of the moves that he be making be off of emotional jealousy. You went and adopted another man's son. You did that shit out of just being to take a jab at the father. That's what you really did, man. Because you neglected your own children, and they've expressed this. But y'all ain't mad at Steve Harvey for sitting here taking care of some other man's child, grown child. Y'all cool with that. Because Steve Harvey's with the mama. And he just give his money away. But he neglected his own children. His real children. Y'all ain't got nothing to say about that. Interesting. See, that's how you know that all that shit y'all spewing is coming off the left side of your left ass cheek. Because you're full of shit. Because you're just really bitter and angry, and you see yourselves in these 304, and a lot of you men that's over here caping, you are the children of these 304s, and you just know how your ass got left out. Because wasn't no man coming to save you, being Captain Save a Hoe, and coming to save your little rotten asses, your little bad asses, because you were rotten ass children. Didn't nobody want you. And you're angry. You angry about it. So you feel entitled through Brian McKnight's children and 304 baby mamas. Because that's the shit your ass be living through, be going through. That's your mentality. That's the wrong fucking mentality. See, Brian McKnight wants to have a family. He wants to actually have a family. Let him have a family. Let Brian McKnight have a family. He deserves it. Black men deserve it. Black men deserve to be happy. We deserve to have families, have children, not take care of some other men's children that more than likely came from other groups of men, from other races and cultures. But then you bring them into the black culture, dumping them off on black men that you didn't even really want in the first place. But because they're good providers, you go ahead and just scoop them up. And then you may throw him a baby, have a baby by him just so that you can keep a check going. Men are getting tired of that bullshit. American black men have been tired of that type of mentality from women. And then you have men like Steve Harvey who cater to that type of mentality and behavior. They over here getting the money just so they can get the type of hoes and hood rat bitches that they want. Because Steve Harvey likes whores. That's what he likes. But he likes to wife them. That's his business. That shit ain't normal though. You can't make that shit normal. But this is what Steve and them do. Well, men are waking up and saying, nah, I don't want that. I want my own family. Period. I don't want that leftover bullshit. I don't want that. I don't want that. But then you got Steve over here downing men because they have that mentality and said, I don't want what Steve got going on. He over here working 4 and 5 jobs just so he can keep up. Nah. But no, man, no, you shouldn't be like Steve Harvey because Steve Harvey is a simp. You should have integrity, and I know Brian McKnight loves his children. And at any moment that they come and apologize to him, I know he will welcome them with open arms. But they owe him an apology. His grown ass children owe Brian McKnight, they owe him an apology. And they need to be sincere about it because they were wrong for what they did. And I know Brian McKnight will open up with open arms. But he's human too, and he's hurt that his own flesh and blood children would disrespect him like that. And then you got the world over, you got women and men over here saying, yeah, Brian McKnight was just wrong, just attacking him. That's the icing on the cake. That would really make me, feel some kind of way. And that's exactly what's going on with Brian McKnight. He's being attacked on every level from people that look like him. And that shit ain't cool. That ain't cool. Like my own children is getting people to attack me. That of course he's gonna take that personally. Absolutely. He's human. Brian McKnight is a human being with feelings. And for some reason, y'all don't expect for black men to have feelings. We're supposed to just take it on the chin and just let it go. And don't have any feeling about it. Don't say anything about it. Just be quiet. Fuck you. No, I don't have to be quiet. And yes, I do have something to say, and I don't appreciate what the fuck you did, what you did, what your mama did. I don't appreciate what none of you motherfuckers did. And I'm going to express myself, and I don't give a fuck how you and the rest of the world or anybody else feel about it. Don't care. Because my fucking feelings are valid too. Period. That's what a lot of y'all just keep on missing. And then even men be on that bullshit. Oh, you just suck it up. Suck it up. That's your kids. You supposed to, they grown, but you supposed to take care of them anyway. And who cares what they say and do? And you supposed to just still be there for them. No, I'm gonna take all my resources away from those little son of a bitches. They're out of the will. Period. You come talking that shit about me, your father, to the world, disrespecting me to the whole entire world, you are out of the will. Now, because obviously that's very important to you. And you thinking you downing my new wife, family is going to put you back in the wheel? Nah, nah, you owe me an apology in front of the whole world. You owe me an apology in front of the whole world, so the rest of the stupid motherfuckers that was over here caping for you, they can see you apologize. And maybe their dumb asses can have a change of heart with their stupid asses. But yeah, I stand with Brian McKnight. Yeah, absolutely. I certainly do. Yeah. Like, share, subscribe, press that thumbs up, leave a comment in the comments section. And I'm going to see y'all on the next video. Shout out to Brian McKnight and his new family. And I just want to say this. You know, when I found out that Brian McKnight, you know, he got remarried and you know, he got married to a Filipina, my initial reaction and response was, oh no, not another black man going over, you know, to the other side like that. That was my initial reaction. And my initial reaction was like, damn, I was kind of, you know, disgusted, low key in a way. I really was. But I'm not going to have so much hatred for him that I'm just going to try to cancel him, take his livelihood away from him, his children over here bashing him, talking down to him and shit like that. I'm not getting ready to side with that just because I don't like the fact that he got with a Filipina woman. First of all, that ain't my business. That's my personal belief. I think black men should be with black women. Black women should be with black men, you know, under the right circumstances when we all in order. We just all out of order right now. But I think black people should be with black people, you know? So no, I wasn't happy when he got with some Filipina personally. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to cancel the brother. I'm not trying to disrespect the brother or, you know, or to see him be disrespected. No. Nope. Nope. But I do want him to be happy. And I see why he did what he did. He wants to be happy, and he has that right. He wants to be married. He wants to be in love. He wants to do it right this time. Let him be happy. He didn't find love in black women, and that's what a lot of you black women and some of you black men are angry about. I didn't like it either, but I'm not going to disrespect him like that because I understand how he feels. And you men should too. But you stuck on this hatred because you just love the black woman so much and she's the queen and the mother of the earth and of the womb and fuck all of that. She's a helpmate for a man. Period. Women are helpmates for men. That's what you were made for. Matter of fact, you wouldn't even have been, God didn't even give you wasn't even a thought until he decided to make something special for men. He needed men. He knew that men needed someone so they wouldn't be alone. That's why you were created. But initially you wouldn't even been created. Y'all putting women up on this pedestal that they don't belong up there like that. Should you disrespect women? Nope. You should love women. They have a role and they should be respected. But putting them on some God status is ridiculous. And I'm just not going to do it. And a lot of these entitled ass women in America are just full of themselves and disrespecting black men and just acting like black men are not supposed to have a voice. Well, screw you. Black men do have a voice. And they can choose not to deal with you. Just like you can rant and rave and do what you do, it's just high time that we realize that we're better than you. Because you want to stay at that low frequency with that bullshit. We can't have no babies with you. Because you turning our seed and our children against us? No, that's not your job. Your job is to make sure that the children love their father. You praise their father to those kids. You don't sit up there and talk down, uh, you know, about the father to the children. You don't do no shit like that. And that's what our women are doing. No, that's wrong, and that's totally out of order. You know, and people want to say, well, men need to get it back in order. And men, the way the government and society is, we can't, what we gonna do? But I tell you what we can do, we can ignore your ass. We can get the fuck away from you. We can dodge you. When we see your ass across the street, when we see you, we see you walking on the side of us, I'm gonna go across the street. If I see you across the street, I'm gonna stay on this side of the street. That's what we can do. We can train ourselves not to deal with you and that toxic ass behavior, because we know it ain't going nowhere. It can die right with you. Period. But shout out to the black men out there. Shout out to black men. Do something nice for yourself, brother. Do something nice for yourself. Shout out to Brian McKnight and his new family. Leave a comment in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed. And shout out to my new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it. And I will see you all on the next video. Shalom.